Hi there. Welcome to the AI Teaching Kit, Teach Smarter with EDGE Tutor. I'm Aiden, your AI friend here at EDGE Tutor. In this video series, we'll explore how AI can transform your teaching workflow, simplify lesson planning, enhance student engagement, and make your life as an educator much easier. Whether you're a seasoned teacher or just starting your AI journey, these modules will provide hands-on insights and real-world applications. To guide us through today's session, let me introduce trainer Belle Emma, who will be sharing the AI tools we use here at EDGE Tutor to make lesson planning smarter and more efficient. Hello, Belle Emma.
Hi, teachers! Thanks, Aiden. My name is Belle Emma, and I'll be your trainer for today. As educators, we know that lesson planning can be time-consuming. Searching for materials, structuring content, and preparing teaching aids takes hours, especially when teaching multiple subjects or student levels. What if AI could handle the heavy lifting for you? Imagine being able to generate an entire lesson plan in minutes, customize it to your teaching style, and have interactive materials ready at your fingertips. In this module, we'll explore 3 AI tools that make lesson planning smarter and more efficient. Teaching tools, Cathoven, and Twee. But first, let's hear from a teacher. Hi, I'm Jane, a new teacher. I sometimes struggle with structuring my lessons, designing my lesson plan, and choosing the best teaching strategies for my students. Is there an AI tool that can help me create engaging and well-structured lesson plans? Great question, Teacher Jane. Lesson planning can be overwhelming, especially for new teachers who are still exploring different teaching methods. That's where teaching tools comes in. So now that we're here at Teaching Tools, we can start developing our lesson plan. For course title, we can write a sample English topic, reading and comprehension. For today, we'll use it until next week. And the duration of the class is 50 minutes. For example, you have one student and it's an online class. So let's go and add our course. There you go. We have reading and comprehension for our course. Now we're going to add a lesson. Let's click add a lesson. We have some templates. First day of class, interactive lecture, seminar, discussion. We're going to get a blank lesson. All right. So let's imagine this will be for today, just for today. And the lesson for reading and comprehension would be Romeo and Juliet, who loves love stories. Now, objectives. We can use our chat GPT to ask for 2 good objectives in learning Romeo and Juliet. Give me 2 objectives for learning Romeo and Juliet. There you go. So all we need to do is to copy. Okay. So how can students prepare best for this lesson? We can also ask that from ChatGPT. So preparation and assessment. Let me do this. Let me show you. We will take a screenshot of this one. Go to ChatGPT there and help me fill this out for a grade 8 student. Awesome, right? You don't have to think much. You just have to ask for help because AI is here to guide us. So we're going to copy this part. Let me paste that. The assessment goes down right here. Very easy. And now we can start planning. We have our opening, our main activity, and our closing. Remember, teachers, spend enough time in your warm-up or the opening and also good time for your closing. So let's see, opening. There are things that you could choose here. There are different ways you could encourage your students. Okay, you can work with set the agenda. There are different ways here. Okay. There's also motivate interest and activate prior knowledge. Okay. So for this one, because it's Romeo and Juliet, I'm going to go for background knowledge probe. I wanted to know what they already know about Romeo and Juliet. So I'll click that. You can spend a good amount of 5 to maybe 7 minutes for this one to give them enough time. We can also have some activities at the beginning to warm them up, like this one, fist to 5. This is a very good way to engage your students. All you need to do is ask them to show their fingers to rate how things are for the day. For example, their general mood or how their week is going. So they can show you 5 if it's the best, or 4 if not so, and 1 if really in a bad mood. You could encourage your students. So we'll have some fist to 5, maybe about 3 minutes. Okay, there you go, 3 minutes. Now we'll go to the main activity. This will be the main lecture or class. So in the main lecture or class, you would see here some best practices. What are the different ways to teach the subject? Okay, so you could divide the lecture into short chunks. It's up to you. You could have some polls, small group discussions. So you can spend a good amount of about, we have 10 minutes already. And here we'll have about 40. Yeah, let's spend 40 right here. Now you could adjust it anytime. You could add more. For example, you could add some uh, case study or even role plays. Okay. So if I'm going to do some role plays, I'll change my time. I'll give role play some 20 minutes and the lecture 10 minutes. So right here, I can edit. I'll just use 20 minutes is enough. There's 20 minutes for simulation, 7 minutes, 3 minutes. I still have 10 minutes. Okay. So I'll go now to closing. We could ask them to summarize their takeaways, recap, and preview. 3-2-1 survey. We can conduct a structured exit survey and we will ask them before they could leave the classroom 3 concepts they learned, 2 applications, and 1 question they still have. I'm going to use this one and I'll spend a good 10 minutes for this. All right. This is a very solid lesson. 40. Oh, I said 50 minutes. We'll have lesser here, maybe. So do we have 50? Let's see. Oh, I still have here. Do you see this? 1 minute remaining. I am missing a minute. Okay. I'm going to put it back here. There you go. I have my lesson. Background knowledge, fist to 5, lecture, simulation and role play, and the 3-2-1 survey.
Pro tip: teaching tools allows you to adapt and refine lesson structures based on real classroom needs. You can also collaborate with fellow teachers to improve lesson content.
With teaching tools, lesson planning becomes more structured, interactive, and efficient. Now that we have a well-designed lesson, how about taking it a step further? Imagine using AI to turn content your students already love, like their favorite movies or shows, into engaging lesson materials. Let's check out Teacher Lily's question. She's curious about how she can captivate her students with lessons they can truly relate and enjoy. Hi, I'm Teacher Lily. I have bright students, but it's hard to get their attention in my class by using generic materials. One of my students loves talking about her favorite cartoon. Is there a tool that can help me create lessons using materials she'll enjoy? I love that question, Teacher Lily. That's where Cathoven comes in. This AI-powered tool is perfect for turning popular content into engaging, relevant lesson materials. Cathoven helps you create structured lesson plans, grammar exercises, and quizzes based on topics your students already love. Here's how you can use Cathoven to tailor lessons to your students' interests. All right, now here is Cathoven. Here at the homepage, you can see different options. But today, we will use Find Vocabulary and Grammar in a Video. Let's go there. Let's go to Video Analyzer. Now, I already have the link. I saved it, and we're going to paste it. Let's click Analyze. There you go. We have our video. Now, I used a link for Kuromi because Teacher Lily's student likes Sanrio. Right here, we can see the general level of the video. It's B2, but some of the vocabulary are actually C2. Let's go down so you can see. Oh, this is really cool. You can see that some of the words here are different colors. It would tell you that some words are C2, C1, B2. But Teacher Lily's student is actually only 10 years old. We can also see that the IELTS level is 5.5. Let's scroll down. So you're probably asking, what's next? All right. Now, we want to rewrite the video script in a lower level. Let's do that. This is the text, and you can see it's A1 elementary. We can adapt this one according to the level. You can do A1 elementary or A2 pre-intermediate. Let's try A2 pre-intermediate. We can also use age or the grade level. For age, let's use 10 years old and adapt. Now we have the original text right here, and we have the adaptation right here. Next is we can create reading comprehension exercises too. Let's have 5 questions for this one. Now you can choose different ways to do it. Multiple choice, maybe a true or false. Let's try a true or false question for our 10-year-old. Let's click create. We can now see the video right here and the questions at the bottom. So you can now copy the exercise and download true or false. Let's try a true or false question for our 10-year-old. Let's click create. We can now see the video right here and the questions at the bottom. So you can now copy the exercise, download it as PDF. Now we've finished working on Find Vocabulary and Grammar in a Video. But what if you don't have a video? No worries. You can still create exercises for your students. How? Create comprehension exercises from my text. But first, we're going to ask help from ChatGPT. What would be our prompt? Let's see. Help me find a Kuromi short story for my 10-year-old student. Reading time, 2 minutes. I love ChatGPT. Let's go back to our Cathoven. Now let's click Create Comprehension Exercises from my text. Let's click Exercise Creator. This time, let's do a multiple choice. Let's have five questions again. Let's create magic. There is our story. And let's go down. Let's go down. Yay, we have our multiple choice questions. There you go. And again, all you need to do, oh, we can hide the answers, of course. Okay, we can hide the answers and copy the exercise. You can download it as a PDF, of course, or just copy it. There you go. You have your text, you have your questions. Cool, right?
Pro tip, Cathoven can instantly turn pop culture topics into grammar quizzes, reading exercises, or creative writing prompts to make learning enjoyable.
Cathoven takes lesson creation to the next level by letting you build activities around the things your students love, whether it's a cartoon, a movie, or even a book series. Cathoven helps you capture their interest and make learning fun. So far, we've explored tools that help you structure lessons and tailor them to your students' interests. But what about making those lessons interactive and conversational? That's where Twee comes in. Twee is an AI tool designed to help teachers create dialogue based activities that enhance speaking skills and engagement. Whether your students are struggling with conversation practice or you want to turn a dull text into something exciting, Twee has got you covered. Let's check out teacher Alex's question to see how Twee can help. I'm teaching a 25-minute class, but the material I have feels too basic and boring. Is there a way I can expand my lessons with interactive activities and keep my students engaged? You've hit on a brilliant point, teacher Alex. Twee makes it easy to transform your lesson materials into dialogue activities. Whether it's a dry PDF lesson or a simple text, Twee allows you to create dialogues, simplify them, make them harder, or even shorten them for your specific needs. Here's how you can use Twee to create engaging activities for your students. All right, now we're going to try Twee. Let's see. Let's look here. Now, here are the top 3 things we'd like to share with you today. Find discussion questions, fill in the gap, and create a dialogue on any topic. We'll start with find discussion questions. Now, sometimes we have lessons that we think could be better. We want to engage our students more and encourage them to talk more. So let's go and try and find a page, okay, that we could use. Okay, let's click on this image. So this is an after reading exercise and we want the students to or the student to talk more. Let's take a screenshot. Let's click on image. Now we will extract the text. All right, we have the text right here. Now what do we do with that? We can change the level if we want to increase the level or reduce the level. We can also use the grade or the age. So for this one, let's keep age 13 to 14 years old. Let's do magic. We've got 10 questions that you could choose from to practice speaking for your student. You don't have to think much. Yes, everything is already here. Well, let's give it a thumbs up. This also will help your AI learn better with you. Let's go down and what else could we do? Let's go here. It says there, don't stop, create more. What could we do? Let's see. Oh, there you go. We want to have a dialogue on the same topic. This is our text and discussion. Oh, we were working with age, right? 13 to 14. So let's keep it at that, 13 to 14 years old. Target vocabulary. Let's take this one. Okay. I'm going to take all of these, copy it, and go to Chat GPT. I want more. I want 10. Now, I only want the words, not the definitions. Let's go and copy these. Now, let's go back to Twee. All right. Target vocabulary. We paste it there. Ooh, there you go. And let's click do the magic. Hey. Oh, it's so cool. It used my name, Emma. Okay. So we've got this dialogue that you could help your students to practice their speaking skills and also work on the vocabulary. Now you can shorten, simplify, or upgrade. So what do you want to do? Let's simplify. Now we have a simplified version. And of course, let's click thumbs up. Twee is asking you, don't stop, create more. What else can we do? Now let's try this one. Fill in the gap to help your students review what they've learned. We already have our text, so we're going to do fill in the blanks or fill in the gap. Let's go and click some words. I want Olympics, okay? Let's see. Ceremony, break records, and athletes, making history. All right. So let's see how many, 5 words. Okay, let's try that. Let's click. Hey, see? Now you can have your fill in the blanks activity. Awesome, right? So again, thumbs up. So that's it for Twee today. So remember to click like and you can give it a try. Go through all the options and the tools and have fun with Twee. Happy teaching! And that wraps up Module 2 of the AI Teaching Kit. Congratulations, teachers! You're now equipped with powerful AI tools that can transform the way you plan lessons, giving you more time to focus on teaching and student engagement. Aiden, can you help us recap today's key points?
Of course. Here's a quick summary. Teaching tools helps you structure and personalize your lesson plans effortlessly. Cathoven creates custom ESL lesson plans, quizzes, and exercises based on topics your students love. Twee generates dialogue-based activities to enhance engagement and make lessons interactive.
Thanks, Aiden! Remember, AI isn't here to replace teachers. It's here to empower us. By integrating AI tools into your lesson planning, you can work smarter, not harder, and create even more engaging learning experiences for your students. Ready to put your new skills to the test? Complete the assessment quiz linked in this video to earn your AI badge and showcase your expertise in AI-powered teaching. Stay tuned for the next module in the AI Teaching Kit. Teach smarter with EDGE Tutor. See you there!